On this episode of Designing Spaces, we've got custom glass home decor, incredible home energy savers, and more. A crack in the floor could mean huge foundation problems. That's when you need Construct Capital. Ready to save money? Peak Energy Systems can change the way you look at your electric bills. From vases to wall art, every piece that comes from Carlyn Ray is made from unique hand-blown glass. Let Acme Roof help you with new roofing to protect everything in your home. Go to the experienced professionals at Factory Builder stores to pick out your new custom cabinets and appliances. Keep your home cool in the summers and warm in the winters with an HVAC system from Berkey's. Warm weather means more outdoor time. Make sure your yard is ready for summer parties with Firefighters Landscape. Everything needs a solid foundation. Friendships, careers, even cars. But an often overlooked and equally important foundation in your life is the one supporting your home.
So the importance of a foundation to the home is it's the base upon which the habitat portion of the home is built. It's also what the plumbing passes through into the home. So it's incredibly important that it's well built and sturdy.
So things that people can look at, they can look for cracks in the brick, cracks in the tile.
You drop a marble and it rolls to the other side of the room from a standing stop. It's a good indication that your foundation's moved.
When it comes to your home's foundation, both the environment and construction can play a part in any potential issue.
Homeowners love to spruce up their yard. They like to change plants. They like to change drainage. Trees suck about 100 gallons of water a day out of the soil. And so what can happen is it dries out that soil and causes the foundation to deflect towards the tree. What's that saying you always say?
Oh, long after the sweet taste of low price has passed, the bitterness of poor quality will remain.
Yeah.
A lot of the houses up here have cast iron pipes still underneath the slabs, and they typically only last about 30 years underground. So over time, they just deteriorate and need to be replaced.
For Perma-Pier, it is about the science. It's about understanding why your foundation was harmed and the soils beneath where your foundation sits.
Our solutions are based on science. We have a rational method that we go through our training and through our collective knowledge over the last 20 years.
Those are all things that somebody that is service-based and solutions-based, based on scientific or knowable data, like we are, will use in determining what, if anything, needs to be done.
Our second home, one of the windows weren't opening, so we called Perma-Pier out. Went around the house, he said, you know, I could sell you 6 pier and beams, but if you'll get rid of that tree at the corner of your house, that will solve all your foundation issues. I know in our bakery, we have a Buttermilk Sky Pie in Mansfield and a Nothing But Cakes franchise in Burleson, that reviews are huge and customer service is paramount.
We want to make sure that the customer is completely satisfied, 100%. So our customers are well educated about what's going to happen when they get to their home, what our plumbers are doing, and actually what happened during the repair.
So the reason why we are as affordable as we are is because we don't subcontract our work. All of our work is done in-house.
For homeowners, it's a scary process, right? People are afraid naturally of what they don't understand. And when you're, in this sea of foundation repair companies that don't have to be licensed, it can kind of get scary. I want to do business with somebody that understands what my issue is, and they can clearly understand what the problem is and explain it to me in a way that makes sense.
From a small crack in the front steps to feeling like the floor is sinking, a reputable foundation repair company can help you protect your home and save you from long-term drain on your finances. For more information on Perma-Pier, visit their website, permapier.com, or see this segment again on designingspaces.tv. The world has been making the move towards greener energy efficiency. With hundreds of ways to save energy in your home, it's important to know the facts.
In my home, whenever my husband and I started talking about how can we be more environmentally conscious, we looked at everything from solar to radiant barrier to new windows. Great idea, exorbitantly expensive, and wasn't right for our budget at the time. And the largest output of carbon emissions is with electricity generation, far more than what you would think like transportation or some industry like that. And so I wanted to do my part to be able to lower my carbon footprint that I was personally responsible for.
If you're looking for a way to conserve energy, Peak Energy Technology has the solutions you need for your home or even your business.
My husband had been researching this technology that had been around for a long time but had never really been adapted for the home. And that's how Peak Energy Savers were born. And so by using Peak Energy Saver in our home, for every 1,000 kilowatt hours that we saved, it was like planting 16 trees.
When I understood what it was about, I just thought, this is a no-brainer. We've got to get one ourselves. And then told my husband about it. He's an engineer, so he wanted to hear a lot more details. I just had a lot of trust.
It's Peak Energy's technology that takes your home and converts it to a well-oiled, energy-saving machine.
So the Peak Energy Saver is a little box that you mount right next to your circuit breaker panel. It gets wired directly into a dedicated circuit breaker. By putting it into its own circuit breaker, it actually works with everything in the entire house or in the entire business. So that's how we get it to share and play well with all the equipment that's in there. When we turn on the power, we'll put on an amp meter. It will show that we're pulling about almost 7 amps from the power company, and then we'll put that amp meter on the motor and we'll see that it's also using 7 amps at the meter. Then we'll have a switch that we turn on for the Peak Energy Saver to show what that would look like if you had a Peak Energy Saver on it. We'll look at the motor and you'll see that the motor is still pulling the same 7 amps. It hasn't changed. And then when you look at the clamp on the wire for the coming from the power company, you'll see that it will drop to less than 3 amps. So we're pulling 3 amps from the power company, but we're giving the motor 7. And so where did the rest of it come from? It comes from the Peak Energy Saver because it's capturing and recycling, reusing that electricity.
Businesses and industries are always looking for new ways to become environmentally conscious and save money. Now it's time to take their proven methods to homeowners in your community.
This technology was developed over 100 years ago when the power companies barely had enough ability to generate the power to run the homes and the businesses at the time. And they used that to keep from having brownouts. And the way that they would do this in these large factories is they would put one of these on each and every motor in the factory. For homes, that's not really practical. We sorted out that you could put this in on a dedicated breaker and shared across everything. So now you only need one per home.
After a simple installation of Peak Energy's technology, you won't have to change a thing to start saving money.
The nice thing about a Peak Energy Saver as well is that once installed, you don't have to change your lifestyle. It just does its job all day long, 24/7, without you doing anything.
After it got installed and up and running, I did a cost comparison using our electric bills. I found that the Peak Energy Saver saved us 17%. And that was great. It was terrific.
For more information, visit their website at peakenergytech.com or designingspaces.tv. We tend to think of glass as simple, fragile, and even plain. But through the art of glass blowing, it is crafted into versatile, durable, beautiful pieces of art, each unique in their own way.
So glass is a captivating and extraordinary material, and I think a lot of that comes from the process in creating it.
Carlyn Ray opened a glass art studio to share her love and passion for glass with the world.
We really like to share the creation, to share this magic and the joy that comes not only from making it, but from viewing a piece that is made for you, is made for the space.
The wide versatility of glass allows Carlyn and her team of specialists to create artwork that can transform any space.
So really my signature pieces are the weavings, and I love creating them. I love the organic order to all of the strands that are woven together with different metal wire. So ribbon's actually kind of derived from the weavings, individual glass pieces, but these are bigger, longer, and more dramatic, and they can really scale a wall. And what makes them really beautiful is one, the big pop of color, but it's also the shadows that they create on the wall. They become very magical. There's something perfect about custom lighting when it completely matches your space, when the canopy is the same shape as your table, when the angles that you view it are perfect and the density of the glass is great. So adding home decor glass pieces to your space gives some elegance, some movement, pops the color on different cabinets or tables, and they really add life to your area.
Carlyn invites clients to participate in all phases of creating the artwork, from conception to completion. This hands-on approach ensures every piece of art is unique and treasured.
We really focus on sharing our passion, the creative process, and the uniqueness of glass with our clients. Whenever it's possible that we can actually share the actual glass blowing. And I love hearing stories where someone walks in, a friend walks in, and a little kid will grab them by the hand and say, I made that piece. And then they tell the whole story of how it's made. Every piece has a story.
My designer and I were trying to figure out the space, which is this big one open room, to get lighting over the island, to coordinate with the breakfast nook. And we were having a really difficult time finding the right lighting pieces. And we were speaking with our architect, who said, oh my gosh, you have to go down and meet Carlyn Ray. And walked into her studio and I was immediately drawn to her work. So we wanted something for the study, which is facing the street. It's the only room that really shows in the house from the street. Over the fireplace, a very spectacular piece that would light up and you would see from the street. She had our family all come in, including my parents, who are 93 and 88. We all pulled different pieces of glass that were then incorporated into this amazing weave piece that hangs over the fireplace, and from the street at night lit, it's stunning.
So glass blowing is mesmerizing. It's captivating. It ignites imagination. It brings out creativity. I think glass centers people into the realm of creativity. It's a meditative, spiritual process.
If you'd like to connect with the beauty of glass that Carlyn Ray creates, please visit her website at carlynraydesigns.com or view this segment again on designingspaces.tv. Although roofing may not be the first thing we think of when it comes to improving the look of a home, replacing, updating, or upgrading your roof not only boosts curb appeal, but helps keep the contents of your home safe, dry, and protected year-round.
We had a hailstorm, so my roof was totaled, so it needed to be completely replaced. If I ever have roof issues, whether it be gutters, roof, I always call Acme Roof. I won't call anybody else.
Acme Roof Systems has been in the business of repairing, upgrading, and installing residential, commercial, and industrial roofs in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for a quarter century.
We started Acme Roof Systems in 1995. We specialize in residential and commercial roofing. We've been servicing the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex for the last 26 years. From the moment that a customer contacts Acme, our goal is to be there as quickly as we can. We do take their information, we assign it to one of the estimators, who then goes out and meets with the homeowner. So once the roof's been evaluated, the contracts have been signed, that's when we start scheduling our installers to come out and actually begin the work.
The whole process from beginning to end was so simple. From the very beginning of calling to have them come out to look at my roof to the end product.
The commitment to satisfaction and consistency goes even further with Acme Roof Systems, who have employed the same roof installers for over 20 years.
So having installers that have worked for us for 20 plus years really shows the commitment that Acme has to building trust and loyalty, not only with the people who work for us, but also for our customers and homeowners. That really shows that, we want to build those relationships and we want to continue to work with them year after year. How does a homeowner know that they need to have a roof replaced? Normally after a significant storm like a hail event, which we're known for here in Tarrant County, you'll need to have your roof inspected. Some of the things that a homeowner can look for would be stains in their ceiling, also missing shingles, especially after a high wind. High winds can also damage the roof. The extreme weather determines the lifespan of that roof. Placing the roof on your home really helps your home perform better. It does enhance the energy efficiency. It does help with the curb appeal. So when you pull up to a house, you really don't realize how much of the roof you actually do see.
When they finished my house, it looked completely different. The roof just brought a whole different look to my house. I'm highly satisfied. Like I said, if we ever have any kind of roof issues, that's the only company we will go with because they're so reputable, so kind, and so professional.
We do single-family homes, multi-family homes. We do commercial buildings, tile roofs, flat roofing. So Acme is knowledgeable in all of those areas and are ready to help homeowners anytime they need something. If you're in need of a new roof, or if you would like to just have someone come out and give you an estimate to determine, if you have any damage, please give Acme Roof Systems a call. We would love to come out and give you that free estimate.
To learn how you can update and upgrade the roof on your home or business, visit acmeroofsystems.com and designingspaces.tv. Are ultra-premium appliances and custom cabinetry on your home's wish list? It's time to visit Factory Builder Stores. With locations throughout Texas, there's lots to explore. Let's go.
We're the largest appliance distributor in the state. We serve today well over 1,000 builders. We work with their customers to do selections. They come into our showroom. Our experienced salespeople will help that customer make the best decision to buy the appliances that it's going to suit their needs for their life. We do also specialize in outdoor kitchens. A lot of our builders use them anywhere from just the grill to a full-blown kitchen with refrigeration.
Today's appliances are not like they were in the old days. Technology now plays a big role.
You can preheat your oven from apps like the Whirlpool app or Monogram's app. There's a camera on Monogram, so if you want to check on your cookies without getting off your couch, you can do that. You can look for recipes and send them straight to your oven, and your oven will walk you through exactly what to do with brands like Whirlpool and KitchenAid.
They also specialize in custom cabinetry that's both functional and fabulous.
So Cabinet's main focus in your home is to either conceal or reveal items that make your life function better. When you come into our showroom, we're gonna have 3 things that we're gonna ask you about: your budget, the functionality, and your style. And based on that, we'll know if you wanna go with Starmark, who's gonna do framed and more traditional to transitional, all the way to Ultracraft, which is more modern and mid-century, and everything in between. Our cabinets go through a 13-coat process, the last one being a catalyzed finish, which protects from UVA and UVB rays, so your white cabinets stay white and they don't yellow. That's a big thing to feature. Another thing that's really happening with cabinetry is the mid-century modern, which is no upper cabinets at all. So cabinet lines like Ultracraft, Mid-Continent, and Starmark are coming out with that open shelving instead of doing upper cabinets, which is, I think, really cool. And they come in pops of colors and a whole bunch of different styles.
Together, your cabinets and appliances can work to combine the best solutions, beauty and style for your new kitchen.
The designers help set up the kitchen to your wants, to your needs, to your style, and then our salespeople work together with you to integrate the appliances into that so that you have a seamless install correctly the first time.
Well, with cabinetry and appliances, the main thing that stands out are having integrated or hidden appliances. When you walk into a kitchen, you might not know where the refrigerator is or a pull-out dishwasher drawer because there's a cabinet front on it. To me, that's the biggest way to highlight how cabinetry and appliances work together.
So if you're looking for inspiration on your new kitchen design, you're in the right place.
A big misconception people have is that they can't afford their dream custom kitchen, which isn't true. We work with anyone from starter homes to $5 million mansions and everywhere in between, and we're able to get the job done.
So whether you're buying your first home and need appliances or you're building your dream home, come into Factory Builder stores and we'll be able to help you with that process to make it easy for you, and you'll be able to see all the technology and new appliances that we have in stock today.
For more information about Factory Builder stores, visit factorybuilderstores.com. And of course, visit us at designingspaces.tv. It's so important to keep your home up to date, and that includes updating your HVAC, plumbing, and even electrical systems.
Berkey started in 1975, and we pride ourselves on being established on core values: honesty, integrity, teamwork, and respect. We run a gambit of service calls for our customers. For HVAC, it could be anywhere from installing a new HVAC system to repairing an old one to improving air quality in the home. For plumbing, nobody really likes to call a plumber, but there are a few things that are for comfort, such as a tankless water heater, all the way from clogged drains to slab leaks in the foundation. There are a lot of plumbing issues that we cover. Electrical, from flickering lights to panel replacements to generators for your home. So we have a lot of variety of services available to our customers.
Berkey's follows a unique 3-win approach, which sets them apart from their competitors.
We subscribe to the 3-win strategy, and what that means is the company has to win, the employee has to win, and most importantly, the customer has to win. And the way that happens is we provide options to our customers and let them choose the solution for their home.
At Berkey's, we're committed to customer service, and when we say that, we really mean it. So 100% customer satisfaction guarantee is something we really stand behind. When you couple that with things like our lifetime warranty on new equipment, you simply can't lose when you do business with Berkey's. We give options. There is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all approach to new air conditioning, to plumbing options. So we take a look at everything that they have, we try to write out all the options, give all the pros and cons of each option so that a customer can make the right decision for their own home. But we don't worry about the money, we worry about the experience, making sure that the customer is happy so that they'll tell their friends and neighbors and come back and use us again.
Berkey's is available 24/7, there whenever you need them.
We have a slogan that we're there when you need us, and we want to live that out. We don't want that to be a poster that hangs in a wall somewhere. We want to live that out on every call for our customers.
Berkey's is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Unfortunately, plumbing and air conditioning and electrical emergencies don't happen when it's convenient. So anytime you call, there will be somebody available to come out and take care of your problem and give you the options that you need to resolve it quickly.
But it's not just about quality service. The community plays a huge role in Berkey's success.
Berkey's is based in South Lake. I personally live in South Lake, so we're involved in several local charities here in South Lake, as well as being a supporter of the school district here. We started as a small mom and pop company, and as the needs grew in our community, we grew with that. We've become from mom and pop to one of the major players in the Metroplex.
It's time to call Berkey's and experience their high-quality service for yourself. For more information, visit their website, berkeys.com or designingspaces.tv. There's no time like the present for a whole yard makeover. From a new irrigation system to a backyard the whole family can enjoy. Get ready to show your property some love.
While we're doing landscape, people just don't have a green thumb, or they don't understand why their plants don't live. A lot of what we do, we have to come through, we have to take a look at the whole landscape in general, what the soil conditions are, if there's rock in there, what kind of plants we're putting in, acidic soils, alkaline soils, different things like that. So there's really a big change in landscape versus just put a plant in the ground and hope that it lives.
If you're ready for a yard upgrade, start with calling a company you can trust.
Well, I started the company back in 1999. I was a firefighter, and we worked 24 hours on, 48 hours off. So we decided on my 48 hours off, I needed to do a little something extra. So started mowing yards, doing a little planting here and there. And it just kind of grew from there, from outdoor patios to landscapes. We do it all. Budgeting is really important because there's really, a lot of people don't understand how much a landscape can cost. They see a cost of a flower or a cost of a tree, but a lot more goes into it. So we decide and we work with our clients to set up a budget so we can design full CAD design. We can do digital designs to decide and show them what their landscape can look like before it's even installed.
Firefighters Landscape partners with high-quality vendors to make sure every customer gets the best of the best.
At Rainbird, we have a select contractor group, and Firefighters has been one of our select partners for close to a decade. They've partnered with us. They used a lot of our products from end to end, as far as from the controller to the emission device, whether it be the spray head, drip tubing, whatever it may be. They choose Rainbird, I should say, because we do provide those solutions and the quality of our product. And we like partnering with people that obviously create these type of results.
It's crucial to work with a company you can rely on. And that's why all of your neighbors in the Dallas-Fort Worth community are recommending Firefighters Landscape.
When we bought the backyard, it was just a fire pit, and we wanted it to be something that we could always go out there and be able to enjoy it with our family as well as our friends. We got to create this amazing looking pool just from the ground up. And once we did that, we knew that the landscaping was something that was gonna make it look the way that we wanted it to look. I just wanted to be a place where not only I could reside and my girl can reside, but also my family, my friends, anytime I'm there or even not there. I gave them about a 5-day time frame, and they were there from sun up all the way pretty much to sundown, just working. He had a bunch of his crew members who left other projects just to be able to come and make it work, and literally they finished just in time.
Most of our work that we do is word of mouth, so we get to know our clients on a first name basis, so they can call us at any time, they can text us at any time, and really feel like they're part of the family when they're working with Firefighters Landscape.
For more information, visit their website, firefighterslandscape.com or designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.